Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your January 2019 reading. This is your general and love reading for January 2019. I want to thank all of you for your support, your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Those of you that have purchased gifts from my Amazon wish list. Those of you that have booked readings and sent me donations. Thank you guys so much. Also for your understanding and your patience with me. You know I was a bit absent last month, but I got your 2019 videos out. So if you have not checked that out, check it out. I should be linking it right above. And yeah, so check out to see what's going on for your 2019. So this is going to be a general reading. Remember, not all messages will resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Never force a message to apply. I will move on from the general reading to love for singles and couples. Okay, so let's check it out. Scorpio, what do you have going on for January 2019? 3 cards, please, for Scorpio, January 2019. Overall message, success. Love it. Take action. Because you got to put work into it if you want that success. Look at how beautiful those 2 cards are. One more card for Scorpio for January 2019. You guys have been getting that success card for quite some time. You've been busy bees trying to work through, especially for those of you who have been in recovery. You finally have, made some changes in your life where you say, you know what, enough is enough. Perhaps I've indulged in toxic behavior, negative behavior, drinking, drugs, smoking, gambling, shopping, negative self-talk for so many of you. I know so many, Scorpios have reached out and have told me that that is one of your biggest things is, you guys get into this dark space, this wormhole of negative self-talk as if you aren't deserving of the success. But I feel that so many of you have made a change for the better, for your highest good. You've figured out a way to take action to continue moving towards and forward through recovery. For those of you that are barely taking those baby steps towards recovery, know that all it takes is the first step, one step to get there, and you guys can do it. So let's clarify this. What does Scorpio have going on? January 2019 success. 5 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. And this is the 10 of Wands. So what's so great about success of all this disappointment and harsh reality of what you've gone through? The success I see here is that you've taken action or you are about to take action, especially those recovering from heartache, disappointment, disillusionment. Those of you that have had a very tough time getting past a breakup, a split in your business partnership. Perhaps you were in business with someone and, they no longer want to work with you. Your business dismantled. It's really for your highest good. There is a reason why some partnerships, some relationships, some situations don't work out. I also see here that if you had heart surgery, you had been feeling some pressure for quite some time and discover you're going to need heart surgery or you have just had heart surgery. I feel that some of you are feeling a little down about yourself because you feel that you didn't take care of yourself for so long. So the success here is about closing life cycles, about closing some karmic relationships, ending karmic relationships. The success here is being able to close out those karmic cycles, past life relationships, toxic partnerships and relationships. And you feel good enough, healed enough, strong enough to keep moving on for yourself. Where in the past, a breakup may have left you feeling with a need for recovery. I mean, especially if Scorpio or water is in your moon sign, where you feel very emotional, You almost didn't know how to recover, how to deal with these disappointments in life, and it just felt like one blow after another. But so many of you that were dealt many blows. The Hermit card peeked itself here. So many of you have been dealt so many blows and hard times, the Hierophant, that you feel as though you could never recover from one. Two of Cups, from one relationship. Then you've moved on to the next, and then that doesn't work out, and you're still dealing with healing from past disappointments, past heartaches, disillusionment. So what do you need to take action on? We've got Four of Pentacles here. So what does Scorpio need to take action on to get through recovery or to get to recovery? Take action when it comes to Queen of Cups and Three of Cups. Whether this is you or another water sign, or this is your emotional side, and finally healing that emotional side. So much so that you finally feel emotionally stable. And what I'm feeling for so many of you is that you haven't felt that in quite some time, especially if you're dealing with another water sign. This is a lot of watery energy. So for some of you that have had severe bouts of depression, mood disorders, intense sadness, you're getting out of it. You need to take action. If this means seeking therapy, seeking assistance, support groups, you're at that moment where you can take action towards recovery. See a doctor, see a specialist, see a therapist, whatever type of professional help you may need. You need to take action to get towards recovery. Those of you, because I feel that so many of you have been in recovery for quite some time, your healing is coming through and bringing so much strength that you feel like this is a second opportunity. Some of you may be challenged. Those of you that are recovering from drug and alcohol addiction problems, you will be faced with a choice. You will come across a situation, an event, an opportunity to do the right thing, make the right choice, to continue your path to recovery. So do you choose recovery, or do you go back down that dark path, that dark hole that you freaking pulled yourself out of? Some of you got help getting out of that dark hole, possibly by another water sign, because it was just breaking their heart to see you that way. So you get a second opportunity to make a judgment call when given the opportunity to have a drink with someone. Someone offers you a smoke, drugs. Someone with a gambling problem gets offered a free trip to Vegas or wherever you go to gamble. Ace of Cups. Your recovery is in need of self-love, is in need for you to love yourself enough to say, nope, not going down that rabbit hole. I have done way too much to get myself out of that shit. Not happening again. I'm not taking these, but I will show them to you because it is meaningful to some. So, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This illusion that drugs, alcohol, gambling, especially those that are drinking heavily or have had drinking problems in the past, this illusion that takes care of everything, wipes away your tears, your worries. It's an illusion, because where it really leaves you is stuck with all this painful energy, stuck in your head, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, feeling tied and bound to the drinking, to the drugs, the self-sabotage behavior. That is an important message to someone. Let's move on to this judgment call and recovery. So we have the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. So for those of you that may be recovering financially because you lost your job, you realize that you have everything you can possibly need to create your brand new opportunity. You have the tools, you have the ability, you have the smarts. You've got everything in your hand to make this a very, very successful recovery, financially, emotionally, physically. Fill yourself with love and self-care. Yes, this is your card, Scorpio. The death and rebirth, the death of who you once were, who you were a slave to if it came to alcohol and addictions, codependent relationships, the negative self-talk, the undeserving of love, the self-worth that really, really needed to come out. You can and will start the year off successfully, Scorpio. This is your general reading for the month of January 2019. I'm going to move on to singles and couples love life. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to pull a Guardian Angel Tarot for an overall message for you to help tie this in for you. Guardian Angel Tarot card, what message do you have? Overall message for Scorpio. What is the most important message Scorpio needs to take with them for the month of January 2019? So this is 3 cards. I will take them because I feel that the 3 of them go hand in hand, especially with these cards that you got: success, take action, and recovery. Inner strength, which is like the strength card, right? Where do you find yourself? Where do you see yourself now, Scorpio? Inner strength. You have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. So, what came out over here? Stand strong in your conviction if the answer is no. When you are in recovery and you get offered the very thing that you've been trying to conquer, that you've been trying to heal from, that you've been trying to recover from, find your inner strength. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer is to tell someone, no, I will not take another drink. No, I will not take another smoke, line, gamble, whatever it may be. Shopping, eating, for those of you with, eating disorders, negative self-talk. Go within. This is like the High Priestess card. So, you are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Guardian of Abundance. This is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in this situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. That Magician card with the Ace of Pentacles. That new opportunity to recover from financial loss, burdens. This is like the King of Pentacles with the Midas touch, who can create that abundant new beginning for themselves. That's how you start off your year, Scorpio. That is an amazing read for all you Scorpios, general reading. So let's move on to your love life. Here we go. Single Scorpio, straight up singles. Straight up singles, why the hell, straight up singles wondering why the hell you're still single, basically. Straight up single Scorpios, what's the most important message they need to know? To not be single anymore in the month of January 2019. Okay, that flew out. Where is it? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. One more card for my straight up single Scorpios. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. For some of you, although you feel as though you've healed from the past, you've let go of the ex, you may still have residual energy from that relationship. You have not been able to move on to a new relationship because there are still some karmic ties, emotional ties, financial ties, emotional ties to your ex. Some of you may be codependent on your ex. Some of you think, oh, we're just friends, and we really are just friends. There's nothing else going on. I don't know many people that are still dependent on their ex, so I can't really speak for that situation. But it is time for you to release your ex. You attract romantic love. Love is all around you. And perhaps you've taken a break from dating for quite some time because you're still healing from a past relationship. And if you have felt as though perhaps this isn't the right time for you, you're finally coming out of isolation, and there is that King of Pentacles card once again. So, you obviously have no problem, Scorpio, finding yourself a mate, finding someone that you are attracted to or that is attracted to you. However, I do feel as though you haven't given it much thought to new people that have come in. And if you have, you may have temporarily entertained these people, these offers. This was a break for you to work on yourself. But it is time for you to charge ahead. And the only way that you can do that is by releasing your ex, especially if there are codependent ties there. For some of you, this is an ex that you were really hopeful things would work out. Perhaps some of you are still waiting to reconcile, but as time has gone by, you have realized it is time. Because all you have been doing is juggling between, do I start dating? Do I meet someone new? Do I get out there? Or do I still hang on to my past, to my ex? Could be with an Aries, could be with a Capricorn. You also have Cancer here, unless, you know, you have these in your chart. You have a lot of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you feel as though you aren't holding on to your ex, but you may not realize that the interaction you hold with them, that you have with them, is keeping that connection alive. And whether you may not realize it, other people can sense that. There's a difference between someone who is single and open to a connection and those that are single and very closed off for whatever their reason, whether they're holding on to their ex or the fear of the energy that the ex had produced, that you're afraid to bring that into a new relationship. You're afraid that that person may do the same to you. So how does Scorpio singles, how do they unblock themselves from this energy? 10 of Pentacles, the World card. If you are financially, the Empress card. If you are financially bound or tied to these people, some of you are financially codependent. You need to be able to find your way out of that financial codependency. Especially if you continue to go back and borrow money and ask them for this. Some of you who are the baby mamas or who keep going back to the baby mamas to take care of them financially because of the children, and maybe sometimes indulge in a little hookup here and there, that's why you need to release your ex. Because maybe you're saying you don't hold, you know, this emotional tie to them, but you're definitely hanging on to their energy. So that is for straight up single Scorpios. Let's move on to couples. Couples, married, and dating. Scorpios. 2 cards, please, for Scorpios, January 2019. Scorpio, married, coupled up, dating, in-betweeners, not quite sure where you belong. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow. And wedding. So some of you have definitely been thinking about moving on, taking that relationship to the next level, getting married, getting engaged. Let's see. Let's clarify this. So this situation involves marriage. Some of you that are engaged in a serious committed relationship will get married this year. Some of you who have been thinking about it will be engaged this year. So this is a serious commitment regardless, engagement or wedding. So you Scorpios that are dating, that are married, that are just getting your foot wet out there, you will meet someone at a wedding that you will feel, okay, too many cards, but I will show them to you. Look at that. You will meet someone at a wedding if you are just dating. Others of you who are living together will soon be engaged, and those that are engaged will soon be planning a wedding. You'll finally set a date. That is some talk that will go on in January 2019 for couples. Please clarify, Scorpio couples, engagement, please. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. At the end of the day, that is what you want. Wish fulfillment, or to fulfill the wish of your partner. Some of you may have been holding out and you finally realize, you know what? It's time. After all the work we've both put into this relationship, it's time for me to take action. there is your King of Pentacles again. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth sign energy that you may be contemplating on committing to, being in a more serious relationship, moving in together. Maybe some of you are just dating and you realize this is someone that you can be serious with. And then there are some of you who are already in a serious relationship, who are thinking of moving in together, who are thinking of proposing, who are thinking of getting married. There is a need for equal give and take here. Finding your emotional and financial balance. That is what you need, and that is what your partner needs for this to work out. Virgo with the Hermit. So you are dealing with an earth sign, or this is you. This is you, Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You either have earth and water in your chart. I also read for so many water and earth couples, so apply it as it applies for you. You have the Midas touch here with the King of Pentacles, or your partner does. Your partner will finally come to a point where they say, you know what, enough of this in and out behavior. A lot of time has gone by. We've done so much, and after everything that we have been through, we are nowhere closer, nowhere near an engagement or a wedding. I feel that this month, this beginning of the new year, will help you realize whether or not this is what you want for yourself, whether or not your current partnership is the one you want to take this further with. Especially if you embody the hermit vibes, right? Where you've taken some time and you've realized, you know what? I've put in a lot more into this, or they've put in a lot more into this. It's time to make this work. It's time to make this happen. Scorpio, January 2019 will get you to open your eyes. There is a sense of wanting to get married. Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, of taking it a step further, taking action towards something much more traditional here. So Scorpio, I feel that so many of you have finally found the clarity now that you are in recovery. For some of you who feel as though it's time. I just heard it's time I do something with myself. So I don't know how that applies for some of you. It's time to make a life. It's time to get married. It's time to grow up. It's time to make a commitment. Whispers of Love Oracle, what message, overall message for Scorpio for January 2019? Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. I will take one more. Treasure your loved ones. If this is someone who you haven't been giving enough to, that you haven't been taking as seriously as they have of you, I feel that this month you will open your eyes and realize that it is time to treasure your loved ones. And if this isn't you, this could be your partner who finally opens their eyes. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So if you need to take a break, if you really need to regroup, rejuvenate yourself, and really think about what it is that you want for yourself, for your future, for your family, for your partner, your spouse, now is the perfect time for you. So that is your message, Scorpio. I hope this resonated with you. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you're doing. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find my information in the description box below. Also, the 2019 forecast is also up. You might want to check that out. Have a wonderful January 2019. Take care, Scorpio. Bye.